In this video, I'm going to show you how I turned a regular tuna can into a small jewelry tray. I started out with a regular tuna can, obviously empty and very thoroughly cleaned with lots of dish soap. And I'm also using some isopropyl alcohol to remove any last remnants of oil. Because the can has quite sharp edges, I knew I wanted to pad it with something. So I'm using this red felt and I'm going to line the whole interior of the can. So I just traced a circle for the bottom and a large strip for the sides. And I'm cutting them out, of course, making sure that they fit. I actually had to cut down a little bit from the circle, but before I would glue them on, I knew I had to add a layer of tissue paper to the outside because I didn't want to have any of that bare tin left. So I'm just using PVA glue and the kitchen towel, and I'm just fully saturating it with water so that the glue absorbs into the tissue. When it fully dried, I placed the liner inside and I cut slits and folded over the edge and glued it on one by one. And then I glued in the circle bottom piece. I'm just using hot glue for this. The felt is quite soft and lovely to the touch. I'm also using some scraps of lace from a different project, and I'm just going to be gluing this on the outside perimeter of the can. And I'm just making sure that things align quite well. And I'm using a pencil to draw the line of the lace to make sure that I don't put hot glue somewhere that doesn't work. And I'm using a different lace ribbon to go right up to the edge. And it's also reinforcing the seams, and it's a nice decorative element. I also dug out this lace flower, and I'm just going to be gluing it to the bottom. It's quite a flat element, so it's not going to add a lot of bulk. I wanted to add some flower rhinestones, and I'm just gluing them on following the pattern of that lace ribbon. Just being careful not to over glue, and because those spills over something so small and delicate can stand out quite a lot. So when that is done, it's ready for painting, and I'm just using an orange to paint all of the lace and the bottom of the can. I'm using quite a lot of paint and saturating the fibers of the lace, and this took quite a while to actually dry. The next stage, I added a little bit of yellow paint to catch those dimensional shapes inside of the lace, and I'm just dabbing it on and using a wet wipe to wipe it off from areas that I didn't want the yellow paint to be on. And as a final touch, I'm just using my finger to rub on some copper metallic paint just to give it that a little bit of a shine. This red, orange and yellow theme goes really well with all the other things I have in my room as decor. So as you can see, it's quite an elegant looking little tray, and I finally have a place where I can put my extra earrings that don't fit on the rack that I currently have. It's a very simple project, anyone can do it, and it requires minimal supplies. It's just a really fun and useful way to upcycle something that would probably just be waste or be recycled in the best case. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching and clicking the like button on the video.